Hey YouTube, this is OxEDM. Welcome to a new series. I'm going to be breaking down sounds that I've made in Massive and kind of making tutorials out of them to give back to YouTube, tutorial wise. Uh, this is a sound that I've made. Hopefully it's not too loud, so I warn you right now, if you're wearing headphones, this might be loud. 3, 2, 1. That's the sound we're going to be making. It's a pretty high-pitched, cool, sort of vibrato-y sound. It's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to be breaking the sound down. So here we go. I'm going to start in the voicing tab. Brought the unisono up to 4. I have my pan position on. I don't know why, but it's there in mono for some fucking reason. And I also brought it down to mono rotate and legato trilla. It's for those pitch bends. That's how you get those pitch bends, is by selecting these settings and then going to your oscillator tab over here and choosing your time range for the slide. So whatever time range, I think the further you go down over here, the longer it takes. So if I brought it down all the way over here, it's almost like riser kind of shit right there. So that's that. I'm going to go to my 4th envelope over here, and I brought the attack all the way down, the 2nd level all the way up. The decay is in the middle at 12 o'clock over here, and the last level is at, not the last, but the 2nd level is at all the way. So that's so when we hit the note, it plays right away, and it sustains the entire time that I hold down this note. So, these scream filter here, you don't need this. And the scrapyard, I mean, that's my preferred choice of wavetable for this kind of sound. You can choose whatever you want, whatever kind of wave shape. Brought it down to the bass range, 2 octaves, so 24 semitones. And I slapped on this little macro control just to kind of, have control over this wavetable position a little bit. It doesn't sound too great when you bring it down like all the way over here. But, little subtle touches like that are cool, I guess. So the first envelope over here, I brought the decay, the attack all the way down, the level all the way down. The decay is around here. That's, again, my choice. You can change it to whatever you want. It's just, it's up to you. The 2nd level over here, brought it all the way up. And I slapped it on the comb filter, which is the filter we're going to be using, this comb filter. Feedback, around 2 o'clock, and brought this down, slapped on the first envelope, slapped on this other envelope over here in this position. And the 5th LFO, I just synced it up to 1/16th, sorry. And I have this wave going on, this shape, the curve, but that's really, again, just my choice. I mean, I suggest using whatever the fuck you want to make it your unique sound. This is just, to give people the idea of how this comb filter can be used for really cool sounds. So what this envelope over here pretty much does is just add a little bit of movement, just like over here. It's all about, having that movement in there. So these things we don't really need. They're not actually being used. You can use them. You can use other oscillators. This is just what I did. And I also use this dimension expander over here. It's only being used a little bit. If you want it wide and a very big bright sound, then that's what you can do. And this equalizer over here, just to kind of boost the high shelf and kind of add a wobble to whatever low and mid frequencies there are. I'm not using my headphones right now, so I can't tell if there are that many, but it just kind of make it less flat and add a little bit of movement to it. Just like this envelope over here, this LFO. It's barely there, but it does affect it greatly. If I take it off, it's like that, and you can get really, really cool sounds out of that as well. And then putting the LFO back on. You can fuck around and you can get some cool shit. So that is how I made that sound. Of course, the filter over here, it's all routed to the first filter because we're not using the 2nd one. That's that was just something I was fucking around with. So if you find cool ways to use a second filter, then that's cool. Uh, I'm gonna put this preset in the description for a free download in case anybody wants this exact preset over here. So if you want this exact sound, it'll be there. If you like this tutorial, I would appreciate a subscription. Subscription. If you subscribe, and a like or whatever. If you don't like it, then dislike it. Sure. You know. So thanks for watching. Hope that somebody got something out of this. And thank you. Goodbye. Button, where are you? Goodbye.